Welcome to the 2022 Chinese Grand Prix. Live broadcast is starting here today. We are experiencing some technical difficulties right now with our earpieces not working. We'll be back in a few minutes to sort this out. Thank you for your understanding. We'll be back any minute. Okay, so we are back with live broadcast of sprint qualifying then. The lights, hold on. I had a bit of an oopsie there. This is going to be an exciting race on our end, hopefully on your end. Our SSR executives and producers have been working hard on graphics for today's race and for the rest of the season. Now, there are some problems that I must point out right now. So, in the intro it says round 1. Tomorrow it should say round 2. Hopefully, as Nail is slowly starting to edge towards me. I'm going to have to Beatles that over to there real quick. We are very professional over here. Hold on. The race director isn't here to sort all this out, so Joshy's going to sort all this out. as here we are. Now, the Aston Martin safety cars are being used this race. Last week we had a problem with no safety cars in the game. We apologise for that, and the FIA have said that they are truly sorry for forgetting to put the safety cars in the game. Big news in the paddock recently. So Ren, there was problems with him. He got disqualified from qualifying. McLaren dropped him, and also now he's starting from 6th place behind Neil. Williams have decided to take him under his wing, so he's now a Mercedes Junior. Neil will now be starting 5th, Philip 4th, so on. Everyone else will start behind them. The safety cars here, they're looking sexy as ever. I'm gonna, give you a little sneak peek of the graphics that we've got. Yes, we are going full yes mode, full Formula 1 mode. You'll see them all in use later up tomorrow, because apparently I'm quiet as hell, so I'm just going to turn this right up there. Am I quiet now? Am I quiet now, Nubby? Alright. Anyway. The Heineken Chinese Grand Prix would like to welcome you. Let's move on. We'll be back in a few minutes with the intro whilst drivers drive to grid.
Okay, hello. Okay.
Okay, so we are down at the pit. Hold on, I'm going to deafen myself. Hello, we are down at the pit lane. We are down on the grid. The national anthem is about to start. Yes, let's have a look at this sexy Aston Martin car. All the cars are on the grid today for the sprint qualifying. Zensem on pole position with Cool Gamer Alfie. Alright, beside him, the anthem will start once Isaac arrives on the thing. There's Nail, he's just jumped from the pit lane. I reckon he's going to be able to take a P2 today. Here's his car right behind thing. You've got Ren right here, admiring the Mercedes, the car that he might be in because he's been brought under the Toto Wolf's, the wing of Toto Wolf. And then Philip Carlson here, who is looking to save his seat in the Mercedes. We are not sure if his seat is going to be safe. The anthem is now going to start. Let's watch this happen. Alright, let's watch the anthem take place. Let's watch the anthem play out. The two what look to be championship protagonists stood right next to each other. And then the two Alpha Tauris, the two Red Bulls, the two Mercedes, and then there's also an Aston Martin. The two Aston Martins. We've nearly got a full grid of drivers, we're so thankful for this. Thank you guys so much for being part of SSR. Before the national anthem starts, it's going to start in 10 seconds. So Isaac has got 5 seconds. And here we go. It's starting.
Okay, I will mute it. Okay.
Welcome to Shanghai! It's time for the first sprint race of 2022. Shanghai brings us round 2. We are set up for a fantastic race today. This is the first time SSR comes to China, and this is the first ever Formula 1 Chinese Grand Prix since 2019. China is the most populated country in the world as of September 2020 with over 1.4 billion people. Yes, this is the sprint race we're excited for today. This will set up the grid for tomorrow's race. 3.3 miles of track, 16 turns, 2 long straights where you can dump all of that ERS that you have been saving for most of the lap. Look out for turn 14, it will be the most useful overtaking opportunity. I am here joined with Nubby. Nubby, who do you think will be able to take pole for tomorrow's race?
Oh, well.
Pause there. This is the middle of the Pirelli range. Zen Sem starts on pole position, and Pro right beside him on the second row of the grid. Unsalo Philip Carlson takes up the second row. Nailgiot and Ren Flix, who got disqualified from qualifying. Let's go down to the grid and see what is happening as the form lights have just gone on. Sorry, that's not the smoothest transition we've seen. Let's go down to the grid. Here we are at the grid. I'm joined with Nubby. Nubby, who do you think will take pole position?
Well, we've got no idea. It's Formula 1, and whatever happens, happens, I guess. And of course, we can't even say who we think is going to get pole, because then we'll get controversy.
Now, obviously, you are also working with the race directors. As the formation lights have started, Ren Flix's disqualification. Can you disclose the reason for that to the public?
No, I cannot do that. No.
Okay. Well, the formation lights are going on. Let's have a look at today's race conditions. That's the wrong one. Oh, we are too good here. Race conditions. It's a warm track today. Low moisture in the air, low moisture, high winds. They don't affect these cars. This is just for aesthetic purposes. Shouldn't have said that, but why not? As the time drastically changes, the crowd here roaring out. These are the only few grandstands full for the sprint qualifying race. These grandstands are all fully booked for the race, as well as those ones. As the drivers are lined up on the grid, the third light's just gone out. No one should be out of the car. As here we go, the formation lap is about to be underway for the 2022 Chinese Grand Prix. I'm really looking forward to this race. Nubby, are you looking forward to this? The first sprint race of 2022?
First sprint race of the season, yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Now, Qatar was when the first sprint race happened. We got pretty good racing there, but that's because it's a short lap. 17 laps of the Chinese Grand Prix to determine the grid. As everyone moves on to the racing line, this is where drivers can...
15 laps.
This is where 15 laps. Oh, the AlphaTauri's off there. Not sure what's happening. Let's have a look. Which AlphaTauri is that? Is that Ampro? No. Or is it?
No.
It's Russia. Russia's out! Russia's just DNF'd. Before the formation lap even started. He might have to start from the pit lane. Zen, with his formation lap, leading it. He's charging every little bit of his battery. He's got the Red Bull Junior driver right beside him. I'm not sure if the laps have been set. The FIA might decide to abort this formation lap and do another one, because the car needs to be cleared. As here is Zen, sorry. Nail, as his championship leader, He is going to want, as you can see, there is a massive gap. Oh, what is he doing? Yes, you can see Neogyot is right behind. He's making as big of a gap as he can to Zen. As who's that's behind him? There's still loads of drivers going around the lap. They're too slow. Some of them are slow, some of them are fast, some of them are stuck behind. As Zen's got the tyre bug. I think he can jump in and out. My caps lock button was stuck on there. We are going to have to redo the form lap. I think the AlphaTauri driver who DNF'd will start from the pit lane. Oh, his car's now... They're completely dead. There's two grids on there's two spots on the grid not filled. Who's not filling them?
Nail.
Nail, where's Nail? Oh, he's starting from the pit lane. It will be a pit lane start for the Mercedes and the AlphaTauri driver. Extra formation lap. We have got an extra formation lap. This is the perfect opportunity for drivers to recharge their battery. Just in case they did not do it on the first lap. Just in case they did it on the first lap. They didn't do it on the first formation lap. This will remove, though, one lap from their race. So now the race has gone from 15 laps to 14 laps. Who's not going on the grid?
Now it hurts left away.
Quite a few people quite far behind. Zen's going to sit there for a long while. Because he's already at the snail section. Some people are just getting past the sweeping corners. Zen's too fast.
I know.
We saw in qualifying yesterday that he's a second off pace. He doesn't have to slow down and back the pack up. It's his choice, but people are advised to keep a second, 10 car lengths behind Zen, so his tyres don't absolutely freeze on the grid. So once everyone lines up on the grid, Nubby's going to do the magic command, change all laps to 1, because they've done a lap. As everyone's now forming on the grid, let's have a look where Neil is. Is he going to be holding back his championship contender? There's too many people at the back. The FIA really do need to sort this out right now. Nail, he's stuck behind everyone. I swear he's in the pits. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a good championship race. 3 points are available for pole position. 2 available for second, and 1 available for third. As there's Nail Gyot going into the pit lane now. The medical car will now get behind everyone, ready for the race start. As my camera just bugs out, give us 2 seconds. Then we are going to remove the formation lap thing on the top, and then that is when the race will start. As the lights are going to start going now. Hopefully.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Shit's breaking. Shit is breaking.
Okay, can you mute yourself when saying that stuff? Like, you know, people on live don't want to hear that, but, you know. These people are stood on the bridge for quite a while. So the R signal's just been given out. You've got the two Red Bull Works drivers on pole position. No, on the front row. And Pro is going to give everyone some support as 5 red lights are ahead of the drivers. It's lights out and away we go. Good start there from Zen. He was absolutely rapid on that straight. But here comes Ren. He's the best starter of the rest. But there's Zen. He's going to lead from the first lap. As there goes Nail now. Zen, he's going through the first section. As there they go now. Rushing down the back, rushing down here. Into the second hairpin, sorry. As here they go now. Zen, he's going to be absolutely flying. He's already got a massive lead ahead of everyone else. As here they go now. There's more battling up front. As Dr. Gamer blocks. He's managed to get an absolute storming start. It will be a Red Bull 1-2 before we know it. As here goes Dr. Gamer blocks. He's going to go down the inside of everyone. Renflix, he's going to battle for this position. He does not want to be disappointed. Unlike last time, they both missed out on an easy win as VSC's just been deployed. Who crashed?
Unsalo crashed.
Unsalo is out. Controversy then. Not controversy, but, you know. Zen, he's managed to put off a massive lead. A huge lead ahead of everyone else. So here they go now. Not sure when the virtual safety car will be removed. Thank God we didn't get a safety car on the first lap. Now TMRB is looking to save his save what happened in the championship last week. Full safety car has just been deployed. Full course caution. The full course safety car is out now. So there's the safety car then, waiting for the leader, who is Zen at the moment.
Going to clear space first. Then I'll...
Now the pit window is always open, so you can pit right now. You can pit whenever you want, but the recommended pit window is not. There's no recommended pit window in a sprint. You don't have to pit in a sprint. But if you started on the softs, realised I've got a good start now, I can pit now, because Zen, he's in the clear to pit. He can pit whenever he wants, because he wouldn't lose out too many positions. So we could be in for a hell of a race. Everyone really got now Neogiot, he's in the pit lane. Wait, hold on. Neogiot is down in 8th. He's gonna have to unlap himself. This is not what you want as the reigning world champion and championship leader. So Neogiot can go unlap himself. There he goes. But as soon as Zen touches the safety car, as now TMRB is in the pit lane, Dr. Gamer Blocks YT is in the pits. He changes for another set of softs. There's no required compound, as here they go. They are right behind the safety car. This race is still anyone's. Isaac, he's not having the best race so far. So is Neil. He's... Granted, I don't think he's had the best start. He started from the pit lane, so I can understand this. The silver Mercedes flying now to try and catch up to the safety car. Isaac, he's yeah, he's ahead of Nail now. So once Nail gets behind the safety car queue, which is actually in the snail section, so the safety car is going to want to start backing everyone up now, for the back two to catch up. Oh! I just witnessed Nail have a spin. That was actually pretty sick. So here they go. The grid's really starting to get bunched. I'm surprised no drivers are complaining, such as Zen. His tyres are going to be freezing. As my phone goes off, that really should be muted. I'm sorry for that. My phone's now muted and away from the table. As Nail, he's now coming up to the final hairpin. Zensem still leads, because obviously it's under safety car.
Obviously.
So now that Nail's been able to catch up... Oh, he's pitting again. Nail's pitting again. He's realised that catching up has worn out his tyres, so he's going in again to change them. But he's closer now, as the safety car's going a lot slower than what it was race pace. He can catch up. I find that a pretty smart move there from Mercedes strategists. As he changes onto another set of stuff. No, mediums! He's on the mediums. He's on the softs again. I'm really not sure what's happening.
No, please, SMH.
Oh, it looks like we've got a few mind games there. The safety car's going so slow, everyone's really bunching. As Nail, I think he's managed to get the glitch resolved. The safety car might be in this lap. Now, if you did join late and you missed any of the live action, you can click the big red button on your Sky Q or Sky Glass remote to view replays of the action. As Nail is the last driver to catch up to the grid, the safety car might be in. As the lead's just... Oh! Okay, the safety car might need to pick up the pace now, as it's starting to get a little hectic further back. God knows when the safety car will announce when it's in. But look further back, it's a mess back there. What everyone wants is one by one, because if they accidentally overtake and get... Oh! Just an overtake there. Zen, he's really impatient. He's really impatient. He's overtaken the safety car. I think that was a mistake though, because the safety car was going pretty slow. So if I was the FIA, I wouldn't penalise him. As... Who's that pulled over? Someone's pulled over. I think it's Nail, yeah, trying to fix his tyre glitch. When is the safety car going to announce it's in? It's been at this. Everyone's getting impatient. The safety car is in this lap. So now Zen controls the pace. The safety car is now going to pull away. Zen can back up the pack now. Zen is theoretically the safety car, as we see the safety car now going around the final hairpin. Once the flags go green, which is when the safety car is completely in, as Zen, he's going to launch. He's launching now. He's launching now. As there he goes. He's caught out. He's really caught out Ren there. Ren, he's dropping back. He's dropping back, but he's not dropping back as far as Philip Coulson is. No, that's not Philip. No, that's Ampro, I think. Yes, Ampro. There he is. So, as it stands, Zen, Ren, Ampro, Philip Coulson, Active Nation, Nathan, Ayrton Saviour, Dr. Gamer Blocks, Nail Giotti. He's managed to make up one position on that race start there. He's managed to get... Oh, he's spun. Oh, he's hit the wall again. He's not having the best race. Meanwhile, Zen, he's leading by an absolute milestone. So here they go. Now Zen, oh my god, I could have been getting their names confused. Why are they so similar?
No.
Zen is going to want to absolutely push with VRX. As here goes, now TMRB, is he going to make a move like what he did in Bahrain? As here he goes, is he going to get Philip Coulson into the hairpin? Philip Coulson, I've definitely noticed that he's improved his driver! As Zen, he spun! Zen lost the rear end. Oh no, he's not leading anymore. Ren is. But as you see, now TMRB, he just takes P2. He's now going to catch up to the Williams driver. Zen, what is happening with him? He's in the pits, he's changing his tyres. Maybe that is the way to go.
On the hards, he's fitting.
On the hards? Oh, the hards aren't the best tyres. As here they go now. Now TMRB, as we ride on board with now TMRB, he is going to fly. He is going to try and catch up to Ren. Who will take the lead of the sprint?
Oh!
What's happened? Who's off? Who's off?
Ayrton's off. Ayrton's off.
Ayrton Saviour, he's off. Is that him out of the race?
Yep.
He's out of the race. As then he's absolutely lead. Oh no, he's not leading. Safety car again. Ren's just been saved by the bell there. Absolutely saved. Second safety car of the race. The field's definitely a lot more bunched as it was. I feel like Zen has not chosen the best strategy here. He could have gone to mediums, taken them to the end. But he's opted for the hards, which means he won't get the best launch off the safety car. Question is, does Ren know how to start on a safety car? As Nail, he's in again. As Zen now, he's going down the straight towards the second hairpin. There's apparently a Red Bull. Apparently Zen overtook someone. Ren, he is going to be quaking in his boots. He's got the Raging Red Bull right behind him. The one who is bloodthirsty. The one who got robbed of a win last race because of a misfire. He is absolutely bloodthirsty. As a safety car, he's going pretty slow. My lord. What are we seeing? you can't tell them when they go in, you know. It's a bit of a surprise attack. Isaac is apparently slow. Someone's in. Who's that in?
Now TMRB and Nail are
Now
in the
TMRB
pits.
and Nail are in the pits. Wow. That's the second pit. That's like the 5th pit stop I've seen. This is a real mix-up now. As Ren, he's no longer at risk of losing his position to. I'm confused. This lineup. It's really confusing me. Ren's no longer at risk of the Red Bull, but Philip Carlson and Pro, he's at risk to both of them.
He doesn't have one car to deal with, you've got 2 cars to deal with now.
One of them's a Mercedes. One of them is a Mercedes who he might be told to give the position over, and one of them's a Red Bull who's going to try and slow everyone down so Zen can take the lead. As we get a team radio from Nail, this 1000 pit strategy is working. He's on the hards. Oh, the safety car! As Retton is slowing down for the safety car. The safety car can cut corners, he is an absolute savage. Let's see, here he goes now. Isaac, he's caught up. What is Isaac doing? I'm really confused. Oh, he's off! Oh, he nearly just got his wheel absolutely battered there. As it's go, go, go! Ren, he's now going. He's caught everyone off. He's got everyone off of guard. Philip Coulson, he's applying pressure. The pressure's being applied to Philip Coulson. As there goes, it's Zen. Sorry, Zen. He was applying pressure to the Mercedes driver. He's no longer doing that. He's back into second. He's back into 3rd place. The Mercedes driver could be set for another. It's not a podium, but it's 2nd row. He could be set for his second row of the first row. Sorry, of the season. I am losing it. Isaac. Oh, Isaac's out. I don't think there'll be any more safety cars though. There shouldn't be any more safety cars. People have been waiting long enough for this racing. As there's good racing now. Zen, he's going to go down the inside. He's flying. I don't know what's happening to him, but he's just finding pace out of nowhere. Zen, he's managed to take the lead of the race. Meanwhile, he needs his teammate. Now TMRB, VSC deployed. This has just brought Nail right back into the fight here. Zen's in.
Oh, a lot of people are in. 3 are in, I think. Yeah, 3 are in.
Who?
And Pro, Philip, and Zen.
And Pro, Philip, and Zen. Oh wow. What tyre is Zen going to change to? Hards again.
And Nathan.
Active Nathan's in. He's on the mediums.
No, that's not second entry, that's just...
There's now TMRB. I don't know how, but he's leading the race. Oh, he's nearly just given his position back to Nailwheel. Green flag, it's go, go, go once again. Let's see they go now. Zen, he's going to be trying everything he's got. As Ren still leads the race. But now TMRB, I'm not sure what's going on with him. He's just dropping off the curve quite substantially. So here they go now. This is going to be the dry period of qualifying, I think. No one is making any position gains.
This could just be the grid for proper race.
But Zen, he's gaining on everyone, I think. No, he's not. I'm gonna look at that gap. Can we just point out, I think Nail deserves Driver of the Day. He's done, if there is Driver of the Day in sprint qualifying, he's done like a 10-stop strategy. He's in P3. As he's applying pressure on now Team RB, the Red Bull driver just flicked over to him, and I've just been told over my earpiece, he is applying pressure to the Red Bull driver. As we ride on board with him now, is he going to dive down the inside? This is going to be a crucial move for the championship. He doesn't try and get a move done, but he's going to... Oh, he's flipped!
Oh!
He's gotten on the curb too aggressively, he flipped round, and that is going to be his position lost out to his championship rival, Zennesem. Zennesem takes third place. That'll be his first point of the season, because he wasn't here last week. Nails in again. As here goes Philip Coulson, he's going to go down the inside of the AlphaTauri driver. The AlphaTauri, he's going to try the switchback. The AlphaTauri is going to battle back, he's going to go. Oh, Philip Coulson's off! Philip Coulson, he went onto the gravel trap. He's off, he's still in the race though. Meanwhile, Ren still leads. Oh no! Now TMRB took the lead of the qualifying. Will it be a Red Bull 1-3 or even a Red Bull 1-2 if Zen can pull out some laps of his life? As he can see the top two in the distance. Will we see the first ever Red Bull 1-2 of the history of SSR and of the history of Red Bull Roblox, Red Bull Racing Roblox SSR? As here he goes now. He's going to dump everything he's got. Meanwhile, Renflix, is he going to try? No. Now TMRB, he is dumping all of his ERS down the straight. My, oh my, what have we seen in the last few laps of qualifying? As now TMRB rounds the corner to start the penultimate lap of qualifying, I think. Yes, the penultimate lap of qualifying. Now TMRB takes the lead. Renflix, he's losing out. As here goes, my lord, here goes Zennesem round the grandstands with some of the crowd in. As here he goes, is he going to get Renflix? He gets Renflix round the section, round the first hairpin. But here comes Renflix. Is he going to dive down the inside? Will it be a second front row or a first front row? As Zen takes the second place, it will be a Red Bull lookout currently. Now maybe there might be some team orders in the Red Bull garage. If Zen can catch up to now Team RB. He spun! He loses the rear end! He's nearly spun round! But There's no worries about that. 3.4 seconds. That will drop probably a lot. Zen's losing the rear end. He's just got to hope that his tyres last. Meanwhile, you've got Nailgyot recovering. Oh, he's just spun. Oh, it's not been the best race as he's into the barrier. Meanwhile, Ampro just gets Philip. Ampro having a battle with Philip Carlson, who's going to take the 4th spot. As here they go. Ampro's using all of his ERS. Meanwhile, Zensem, he's catching up to his Red Bull power as we start the final lap of the race. This, I think, now TMRB has just taken pole position, which will be his 2nd pole position for a race this season, which will be a back-to-back pole for Red Bull. Zen loses the rear end. No, I think it will be a back-to-back-to-back pole position. I'm not sure if the pole position for this counts as a pole position. I'm not sure about that. I don't think it does. So we're going to say back-to-back. We're going to say
TMRB's gone wide.
Who's gone wide?
Now TMRB went wide, but it's the final lap.
So we've seen. Can you not make any M announcements? I'm going to say it on the stream. You don't need to, like, say now TMRB wins the race because it's going to spoil everything. Alright, anyway. Here they go now. Now TMRB, he's driven a storming race from not even qualifying, starting in the non-qualifier section of the grid to P1. Oh no! Zen's lost it to Ren! He's lost the rear end! No, it's not going to be Red Bull 1-2. It's going to be the same front row, exactly the same front row as what we saw in Bahrain. As round the final corner he comes. Now TMRB takes pole position for the race tomorrow in China. Now TMRB wins in sprint qualifying as Ren flicks rounds the final corner to take P2. It's the same front row as what we saw last week. Zensem, he's not had the best race. Pole position to P3. He's lost out even more. P5. That's not even going to be a point. Philip Carlson takes P3. I think we've got the same 1, 2, 3 as what we saw in Bahrain. That's mad. The way these things change. But now TMRB takes pole position for the race. Wow. What have we seen here? Can we give a round of applause to these young drivers? As we're going to have a podium celebration. No trophies because they are reserved for the race. But it's going to be Parc Ferme. Philip Carlson takes 3rd spot on said podium. Ampro takes P5. Zen P6. Zen P5. Nathan P6. I'm not sure what happened to Nailgyot. I think he just, crashed out on the final few laps. What a race we've seen as. We're not going to show that. Wow.
Sure what?
Accidentally showed my browser. Oh, that's an advert. We're not going to play that. We are going to... No, that's not an advert.
Already got the thing ready.
As... There we go. Now TMRB comes into the pit lane to take the front row. It's going to be the front row lockout of the 1 and 2 that we saw in Bahrain for the race. This will be a long race tomorrow. It will need some good precision work. Turn it down, Nubby, turn it down, it's too loud. That's loud enough because it's only for aesthetic purposes.
Better.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see if we can get some interviews.
Okay. I'll screenshot the results and post them now.
As now people are going to start flooding into General. We are also going to join General if Nubby will follow me.
Yes, I will join.
Alright, so alright, we are going to start with Philip. So, Philip, stand a little further back for me. Stand back. Towards the wall. Philip, stand back towards the wall.
Yeah.
Stand back. Stand back, Philip. Okay, Philip, you've taken P3 for the sprint qualifying. How do you feel that you've brought Mercedes to P3, which your teammate was not able to do, which we was hoping that it would be able to do today to fight for said championship?
Yeah, I mean, we're really improving the car right now, so I think we have a good championship compete with. So.
Now, Nail, he's going to be... no, not Nail. Nail, yeah, Nail. I'm getting all my words mixed up, so we're going to move on to this question about Nail. He hasn't been able to put in a decent qualifying. Would you, for the race tomorrow, would you benefit your race or Nail's race for the championship? Obviously, the championship's still in contention.
I think Nail's race, actually, because he's a much faster driver, so...
Okay. Alright, so thank you so much. Ren, he isn't currently in VC, so we're going to have now Team RB, our pole sitter, for the second time in a row. Can we have a big round of applause? Now Team RB, welcome back to the pole position. How do you feel that you've taken pole position in China for the race tomorrow?
It feels good, you know, after the win that being lost from my hands in Bahrain. But I can come back from the back of the grid and then I can get the pole again. That was a really tough race. Ren really pushed me hard. I feel bad for Zendo because he got his tires bucked, but otherwise, I'm very happy.
The AlphaTauri drivers, it didn't look like they was giving you much support out there. Was you expecting support from the Red Bull Juniors, or was it fight every man for himself?
Not a big fan of team order, so I just let them fight me. If they're faster than me, they can keep the position. But I was faster than them, so you can see why I was in pole.
Now, Zen was catching you. Was you going to give up your qualifying, your sprint race, to benefit his championship, or was you just going to go hell for leather and fight him?
It's head to head, man. I'm also fighting for the championship. I also have points too, and I gotta catch up to Nail and the rest too.
Alright, thank you so much. We're going to see if Ren will join the VC. Oh, he has joined the VC. Alright, Ren, step in place of now Team RB. Thank you. Have a good podium celebration. Okay, Ren. It's the same. You're back in P2. It's the same front row lockout as what we saw in Bahrain. Do you feel like you'll be able to benefit from this time? Or do you think you'll be able to benefit from set P2? You're starting on the inside, so you'll get the inside line for turn 1, or would you try and take the outside line for turn 1, try and get now TMRB on the outside? If you do secure the victory, and Nail Gyot doesn't have the best race tomorrow, you will take the lead of the championship, I think. Yes, you would. Do you think you'll be able to take the lead of the championship this race, or do we have to wait for a little longer? So enjoy your podium celebration. That's it. Have a good race tomorrow. Oh yes, said question. Okay, it's a good question. Okay, so that's it then. We are going to enjoy the podium celebration. No trophies will be handed out because it's not the race, but they'll still have champagne. So let's enjoy the podium, and we will have a the same 1-2 as what we had last time. Okay, so let's do said podium. Hold on. Let's ask now TMRB what anthem. I think it's Indonesian he wants. Hold on. He's not responding. What's anthem? Yeah, as I thought. Alright, we're just going to find said anthem. I'm not sure if it's in here, actually. I know. Okay, so we're going to come here. Okay, so Nubby, you do the announcements for the podium. You do the so start with P3 and then P2, then P1.
Who is even P3? Oh, wait. The one isn't TP'd up.
Okay. So you do the announcements, I will speak over it. So P3, Philip Coulson will step onto the podium. There he is, a Mercedes junior driver. I'm going to deafen myself and mute myself. Philip Coulson steps onto the third step of the podium for, in second place, Renflix. Here he goes. There he is. And then P1, I think we all know who it is. It's the Red Bull taking his second pole. It's now TMRB once it gets announced. Ren, put the drink away. And then, Well, that's it then. Oh. Alright, there they go then. Podium celebrations taking place, as there's now some podium stuffs. No!
I did not mean to.
Well then, that's it to the race. Now Team RB is on pole position. Ren is right behind him. Same 1-2 as we saw in Bahrain, which is just mad. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time tomorrow with the live broadcast of the race. Thank you so much for watching. The championship results will be announced very shortly in the SSR server. And also, we'll have some cool new graphics for tomorrow. Alright, have a good day. See you guys later. Goodbye.